Okay, here is your bed minus the trundle. And I've removed some of the slats because we're going to give you different slats in this. But I'm going to tell you how to assemble it together. And I wanted to just explain what all this blue tape is and also show you, as I'm telling you how to put together, we've labeled it with little letter stickers as well. So kind of double label it to make it as easy as possible. So what we have here is we call this part of the bed the front where you enter. And then we call this part of the bed the foot, because we imagine the kid will put their head up there with the pillows. So we call that end the head, and then the long part is the back. So you'll see these are labeled like this piece front foot, because it's the foot of the bed and it's the front post. And this one says front foot and it's pointing towards the front. That's my son walking around. Anyways, and then front foot. So this is the front long board and it's pointing towards the foot of the bed. So anyway, so hopefully when you get it all together based off of the letters, all of these labels also make sense. So anyways, first what we're going to do is we're going to assemble this whole, the head of the bed, this piece completely. We are not going to assemble with the railings yet, so set those aside. So we're going to start. Okay, so we're going to start with this long pole right here and this long pole over here, and I want you to lay them down on the ground. This pole is labeled A and that one is labeled B. So you'll lay them down on the ground, and the angles here will mimic the roof angle. So you'll lay that down like that, and then you'll get this thick board right here, and that is labeled C, and C, the sticker is right under there by B. And then you'll get this board right here, and it's labeled D, and the D sticker is right up here falling off. So you're gonna lay those down. You kind of create this box in the middle of it, and then taking the bolts that we give you, you're going to bolt in the side of the C board into A, and then the other side of it into B. And then you'll do the same thing and bolt the side of D into the B board and this side of D into the B board. Okay, next we're gonna do that point right there, and I want you to grab these two boards. This is board E and F. We're gonna attach these two together before we attach it to the actual square that we just created. So you're going to take F, this is F, it's on the front, F for front, and you on the top, see that little hole right there? You're gonna attach a bolt into there, and it'll go right into the top of the E post, creating them, like attaching them. And then what you'll do is you'll attach F, it goes onto the A board, and you put the bolt in there, and E will go right onto the B board right here, putting the bolt in there. And then you have the entire head of the bed made, except for the railings. So we're gonna do the exact same thing for the foot of the bed. I'm gonna just show you the labels real quickly, and then you just do the same process. So here is the foot of the bed. We have the G post is in the front, and the G sticker is right in here. And then the H post is on the back right there. And then you have I, this long board, and the I sticker is right under there by the H. And then you have the J board right here. And the J sticker is also by the H board. And so what you're going to do is the same thing. You lay it down on the ground with the angles of the G and the H pole, mimicking the roof. And you're gonna attach I to the outside of this. He's trying to get in. This one's kind of high because of the trundle. Sorry, we had to get all of our marks off. It won't have any of that. But anyways, you'll attach these right into here. And then same thing with the H. And then same thing here, attaching J to the G board and J to the H board. And then you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna attach these two pieces together first before attaching it to the end. This is the K board in the back, and your L board is the one in the front. So L is the one with the bolt on the top. So you're gonna put L on top of K and attach them together. And then L will go onto the G pole, and K will go onto the H. Okay, next we're gonna attach these very long boards right here, these big thick ones. So this one in the front is M for monkey, and the one in the back is N for no. So M attaches to the G board and the A board. Okay, so you need 2 people for this. So with 2 people, someone can hold this up so that it's at the perfect angle for the bolts on the outside of the G post to go into M, and then the outside, they can hold it up for you to put in the outside of the A post, these 2 into M. And then same thing for N, will go into the B post, these 2 bolts right there, and then into the H post down here with those 2 bolts right here. So you'll do that. Okay, so then after you do that, we're gonna do our door post. So what you're gonna do is there's a hole underneath here in this board, and you put the dowel in there, and there's a hole in the bottom of the doorpost, and you'll just plunk it onto the dowel, and then you grab your O, which is this front long board, and your P, which is your back board, and you will attach this into the G board, and then again into the A board here, and then once you do that, then you bolt the doorpost in there. And then same thing for the P board. You have someone hold the other end while you attach this in here. And again, into the B board over here. Okay, now all that's left is the top. As you will see, the label here, I have it saying front, so the sticker's facing the front of us. Oh, it went blurry. And then to the foot. So you definitely need someone to hold that end while you do the foot. And you bolt it in right on the outsides out here. So bolt that in, and then you bolt it in over here on that side. And then you have your entire frame of the bed put together. And the ridge board up here, the roof is R, which I have it on the back side sticker. Okay, then we have our railings. This one is S, T is the head, U is the back, and V is the foot. And so you just put your screws in, you set the railings in, and you screw them in just on the outsides here. So that's the S one, and then the T one, these are right here. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You just bolt them in on the edges there. Nope, not bolt, you screw them in. And then they also can be removed at any point that you don't want them anymore. So that is how you put those in. And then lastly, we'll provide these slats. They're all pre-drilled like that. Pre-holed. They have pre-holes. Okay, I'm saying that wrong. But anyways, you can screw them in or you can just lay them flat. Either way, we just want you to have the option to secure them if you want to. Obviously, when the mattress is on it, it's secure. So you'll do that, and then the whole bed is made, and the next piece will be the trundle, putting the trundle together. Here's your trundle without the slats, so we have those. But I just wanted to quickly show you how I've labeled it and how to put it together. This we're calling the front. We're calling this side the head because it's the same as the head part on the bed. And then this part back here is the back. And then that's the foot because this is where the door to the bed is. So as you see, I've labeled these. So that's saying it's pointing to the back. And then this is the footboard. And then this is the back. And it's pointing to the headboard on this side. So your front board, this is all going to be sanded off. But your front board is A. And then your headboard is B. So they'll go together. And you're going to bolt them together out here. With these bolts right there. And then you'll come back here. So you're probably going to need 2 people to hold A up and B up while you bolt them in. And then once you get that L shape in place, you can take your back board, which I've labeled over here, is C, and then your footboard is D. So you can attach C to the end of B right here. There we go. Down there. And then you can attach D to the end of C, and then over here as well to the end of A. And then we'll attach this support beam here, and you'll have these 2 bolts right here. I'm gonna stain inside of here so it doesn't stand out like that. Those 2 areas, and then that's on A on the front, and then as well, you'll bolt it in the back of the C board back here. And then you just lay in the slats just like you did the bed. They'll have pre-drilled holes for you so you can screw it into these boards going across, and your mattress is set. Top bolt on all 4 sides, 4 corners. There is, from the inside of the bed, you'll put in this cam, and then this bolt will go right through it. So that will be in the head and the foot. You'll see these little holes that you slide the cam into, and the bolt will go right into it. So anyways, I didn't notice that. I didn't actually personally build the trundle, so I didn't notice that. So let me know if you need any questions, or if you have any questions while you're piecing that together.